Autism is on the rise among Oregon's kids. Schools report 3 times the number from a decade ago. News Channel 8's Dave Northfield joins us now. Dave, this is being called an epidemic by some.
That's right, and while not everyone agrees with that term, experts say there's no doubt that autistic children need extra help, and some are leaving public schools to get it.
So what can you go into and then out of? Patrick.
A cave.
This is SEGA, a private program for autistic students. Most of the parents have pulled their kids out of public school to send them here. They say the small groups and specialized curriculum work.
These are intense kids. They need a lot of support in public schools. The teachers aren't given the support.
Educators say that's because Oregon schools are facing an explosion of students labeled as autistic. That growth shows up in the state's head count of special education students. The number of autistic students was 5,634 2 years ago. This year, it was 7,078.
We have to find the clue. Okay.
Experts aren't sure what's behind the increase, but parents say the explanation goes beyond alert teachers noticing the signs.
There actually isn't a true increase in incidence to the point where we are looking at an epidemic.
Doctors say the problem is there's no definitive test. Autism isn't revealed by a blood test or a CAT scan. It comes from observing behaviors that may or may not mean that a child is autistic. And while some experts say not every child the school labels as autistic is medically autistic, they do agree the problem is growing. But they also say that in the right environment, these kids can and do learn. They just struggle to communicate.
They want the same things as every other kid. They don't know how to get it.
Last year, the Centers for Disease Control issued a report that put the incidence of autism for American children at 1 in every 150. Tracy?
Thank you, Dave.